Hi, everybody. Hi, Angela. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Brigby, Golly, Zoe Puck. Hi, Sonal. Hello, Berry Berry. Oh, happy Thursday. I gotta grab a pen, guys. Give me 1 minute. All right. Sonal says hello, Berry Berry. Ryan says, hey, Sonal. Hi, guys. Okay, I had to find my slippers. What's up, everybody? 33 across is men. 33 across. Men in black, yeah, 33. There we go. Legendary Princess, I'm coming in to say hope everybody has an amazing night. Love you guys. Thank you, Princess. You too. Thank you. Oh, she's using emojis. Thank you. Thank you, Princess. I hope you have a great night. Barry says 49 across is echo. Yodeler's feedback. Yodelay ho. Yodelay ho. Someone says hello, Legendary Princess. You too. Yeah. Rigby Collie says 11 across is wag. Puppy's tail movement. Puppy wags its tail. That's right. Wag. Mm-hmm. Ryan. What's up, Ryan? He says, hi, Princess. Larry says 3 down is I do. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I-D-O. Also a good answer. Ryan says, hi, Zoe Pug. Zonal. Using emojis. Thank you. I got to get my iPad. Which, by the way, look at it's what, 19%? I did not know that. I'll have to try to plug it in. I'm gonna have to plug it in. Can you guys hear me okay? I gotta grab a chair too. All right. Now I got a chair. I'm sitting my butt in a chair. All right. Let me catch up. Don't forget to hit the like button. All right. Where are we? Rigby says, hi, Ryan. Sonal says, Berry. I pronounce the couple husband and wife. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was a wedding vow. Yeah. Angela, how you doing, Angela Critters? Welcome, young lady. Barry says, what's up, Sonal? Sonal says, yep. My favorite emoji. Aw, thank you, Rigby, Collie, and Zoe Pug. Bill, your bag. Oh, hey, buddy, how are you? How was your day? 5 down is enlarge. Get bigger. ENLARGE. Yeah. Enlarge. Make bigger. Correct. Barry says 23 across our go-karts. Small racing vehicles. Go-karts. I remember riding go-karts, right? Back in the day. Long time ago. Someone was using emojis. Thank you, Sono. Todd, hi, Todd. Hello and good evening. I remember you, Todd. Welcome. Welcome back. How's Todd doing? Thank you for being here. And I don't know why you're not blue. Didn't I make you blue the last time I saw you? I think I did. Let me correct that, Todd. If you're building a channel and you want to meet some new people, you've come to the right place. Welcome, Todd. Barry says hello, Todd. Someone says hello, Todd. Todd says, Barry, we got to stop meeting like this, Barry. Howdy, my friend. You guys are in the same circles. Barry says, 6 down is bro. Bart to Maggie. Bro. Yo, bro. Yep. Rigby says, hello, Todd. Todd says, hi, Sonal's all about freedom. Billy Baggers is just coming in for the afternoon coffee. Oh, nice. Got to wash my hands and I'll be ready. Awesome. Sonal says, you're welcome. Vlados. Do not start. I mean it. Zez, do not start. If people want to subscribe to you, they will subscribe to you. Don't you keep coming in and bothering my friends. Someone says, Todd, I'm already subscribed to you. Vlado says, Bill your bago. Tim's here. Hi, Tim. Tim, what did your wife say about the game? You guys, when we played Scrabble today, Tim won. Tim won the game. Norma Raymond. Hi, Norma. Hi, Norma Raymond. Welcome. Hi, Daisy May. Welcome. Sonal says, hello, Bill your bago. Tim says, Vlados, you're doing it again. Yes, Tim, I'm not putting up with it. Yes, if you've already subscribed, you don't need to tell them. They know. We all know. All right. Can you guys see okay? Let me know if you need me to move it around or something. She laughed out loud and said, I cheated. Did you say no? You won fair and square. You won fair and square. Tim says, hi, Sonal. Norma Raymond says, hi, I says. Todd says, you are so relaxed and attentive when you are live, Daisy. Oh, thank you, Todd. I often get lax on keeping my eye on the chat. Nerves, you know. Yeah, you get better with it. It takes time. And all of you guys are my friends and you come back. So it's like, we're just chatting. Someone says hello to Tim. Barry says 34 across is eater. A consumer. Oh, would that be user? 34? Oh, no, right here. Yeah, it's not user. It's an eater. There you go. Barry, good one. Tim says, yeah, I won with a little help from my friends. That's right, Tim. And we all win with a little help from our friends. We all help each other win. Yep. Thank you, Sonal. Billy Baggers is 15 across is rarer. Less available. 15. Rarer. R-A-R-E-R. A good answer. Thank you, Sonal. Billy Bago says 7 down is oak. A mighty hardwood. Yeah, 7 down. An oak tree. Very strong tree. Yep. Barry says, sounds like a song, Tim. It does sound like a song. I like it. Yeah, put that up. Tim says, hey, Barry. Ryan says, who's asking for subs? Vlado says, he comes in here just bothering my people, my friends, and I don't like it. He does it every day. Barry says, hey, Tim, Chris Outdoors. Hey, Chris Outdoors, how's it going, buddy? Welcome. Chris says, hello, everybody. Sonal says, that was for Zez, sorry. No, you're good, Sonal. Rigby says, Zez is begging for subs. Yes. Bothering people. Billy Bagels is 14 across is Ogden. City near Salt Lake. Ogden, Utah. Yeah. OGDEN. Very, very good. Tim says, hi, Bill, your bag out. Todd says, hard for me to see the numbers in the puzzle, but hint of 70 down tells me maybe Elvis. The king of music. The king. 70. The king was Elvis. That's right. Elvis. Elvis was the king of rock and roll. Yep. Mm-hmm. Good one, Todd. Thank you. Ryan says, Zoe, I don't beg. No, not Ryan. No, it's not Ryan. Norma Raymond says, hope everyone's having a great evening. Thank you. I hope you are too. Rigby Collins Zoe Pug says, I know you asked who was, so I told you. Thank you. Someone says hello to Chris Outdoors. Hello, hello. All right. Let's keep looking. What's a Beretta? 63. Oh, you know what that one is. I'm not even going to say that out loud. All right? We're not going to say that one out loud. 60 across is Dan. Dan. John's Blues Brothers co-star. Oh, Dan Aykroyd. That's right. 60. Dan is in Dan Aykroyd. Good one, Barry. Ryan says, that's why I'm not sub him. You're the smart one, Ryan. You're the smart one. Todd says, Elvis is still the king of rock and roll. For us old timers, at least. Yeah. Yeah, I was never an Elvis fan. I think he was just too maybe ahead of my time a little bit. But I know a lot of people that loved him. Tim says 31 down is a Yeti. Bigfoot relative. 31. $30 across. It's been between 30? It's between black and white. Oh, that'd be gray. Yeah. Yep. Because this would be gray. It's between black and white would be gray. So that would be Yeti, yes. I'm going to put it's a plural. I'm thinking maybe it's a plural. Bigfoot, yeah. Mm-hmm. Barry says 42 down is Laredo. Rio Grande City. 42. Laredo. Laredo. You know what? Isn't Larry's birthday pretty soon, you guys? Uncle Larry? The other day he said 5 days. And that was a few days ago. Don't you remember he was bothering me one time? Yes, Ryan, I do. Yes. He's a pain in the tushy. Yeah. Stretch Auto, 32. Is that a limo? A stretch auto, a stretch limo, right? Limo. Sounds good to me. Todd says, I highly recommend video Elvis Unchained Melody. It was recorded shortly before his death. He was ill, but still had that voice and passion. Oh, it makes you tear up? Oh, well, it's probably a beautiful video then. I didn't know he sang the Unchained Melody, to be honest with you. Isn't it the Righteous Brothers that sang that too? I love that song. Hey, Stitching It Up. Everybody say hi to Stitching It Up. Cat Drink Country Love. My friend Elisa. She had trivia today, which was fun. Thank you for that, Elisa. Her and Echo do trivia on Thursdays. She says, hey, y'all. Ruby Colleen Zoe Puck says, hi, Stitching It Up. Ringlets, 36 down. Or curls? 36. Oh, 36 across. What do you think it's curls? Ringlets. I'm going to go with curls. I don't have Larry's birthday list. I usually catch those things. Yeah, it was either yesterday or the day before, a couple days before. He said, my birthday's in 5 days. I'll have to ask him next time I see him. Stitching Up using emoji. Thank you. Ashley's here. Hey, Ashley, how's it going? Ashley also played Scrabble with us. Not today. Not yesterday, but recently. Ashley played with us. Welcome, Ashley. Todd says, yes, a number of artists did Unchained Melody. Oh, okay. Thank you, Todd. Ryan says, hi, Stitching It Up. Stitching says, hello, Rigby Collie. Hi, Ryan. 71 is Dewey. The Dewey Decimal System. Yeah. 71. Oh, no, it's 3 letters. Sorry about that. I thought you were right, yeah. The decimal system base is 10, right? Oh, maybe. Is it 10? I'm not sure. We'll come back. One across is Jamie. Ryan says, I don't sub to Zez. Stitching up says, hey, Barry, my friend. Someone says, hello, Ashley. One is Jamie. Jamie Presley from My Name is Earl. I don't know what that is, but okay. Jamie. Thank you, Betty. Hello, Stitching, he says. Ryan says, I don't need a friend that always begs for subs. He's a pain in the tush. Todd says, wish I could zoom in. Maybe take a screenshot and then look on your phone. Like blow it up. You know what I mean? Zoom in, I guess. Tim says, okay, gotta go feed the critters. I'll be lurking. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim. 40 is Medea. Four down, sorry. Jason's wife, Medea. 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 Yes. All right, that one's a good one. One across is jog. Oh, one down. One way to run is jog. Yeah, J-O-G. Two is in the past would be ago, right? Ago. A-G-O. Todd says, just unlock the code on a PC. When I go full screen, I can see detail. You just lose the chat. I can go back and forth. It's a plan. I like it, Todd. Chris Outdoors. I'm going to pin that. Chris Outdoors is 17 across. Is good looking. Attractive. Oh, yeah. G-O-O-D. Good looking. L-O-O-K-I-N-G. Good looking. Good one, Chris. Someone says, you're right, Daisy. It is 10. It is 10. Oh, thank you. The decimal system is based on 10. Thank you, Sonal. Ryan says, can I say something about him? No, let's just let it go. Let's let it go, Ryan, okay? I don't want to talk bad about anybody. 11 down is woodworking. Carpentry, yeah. W-O-O-D, wood, working. W-O-R-K-I-N-G. There we go. Chris is good, said Sonal. Stitching is up using emoji. Thank you, young lady. Vital says, thank you, says. Yes, he's always subscribed to Chris Outdoors. Thank you. All right, let's keep going. The brother of your father, that's your uncle, right? 57? 57. 57. Where is 57? Yeah. U-N-C-L-E, like our Uncle Hairball. We have a new friend, Uncle Hairball. We have a new family member. Sonal says, please respect the host. Thank you, Sonal. Chris says, I can't see the other king. Long one. Which one? Where? Which one? Over here? Where is it, Chris? Give me a number. King something? King for a day. That's the that's the topic. That's the topic of the puzzles. King for a day. Says, you're not going to keep bugging my people. Someone says, you're welcome. Thank you, buddy. Prove prefix would be disprove. Dis, do you think? 64? Think it would be disprove? Sure, why not? I don't know. Disprove. Just subscribe. That's it. Okay. Thank you, Zaz. Okay, thank you, Zaz. The long words all have king in them. Answer, but I can't see the last one on my phone. Yeah. King. If you... oh, this one? 62? The hereafter? Over here, maybe? All right, I'll just leave it there. 58 is ENG. U.S. language is English, that's right. 58 across. ENG. Good one, Billy or Bago. Good. Ryan says, yep, I got him. 26 down is Satan. 26. Evil angel. 26. SATAN. There we go. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, Rigby Collie, one more time, and it's going to be a strike 3. 52 across is Ned. Flanders of Cartoons, 52. Ned, N-E-D, there you go. Good one. Oh, I got water. Just in case you hear it, that's just my water. All right. Like deserts, 51. 51 across. 51. Ryan says, Zoe Pug, I was going to say something to him. You don't have to say nothing, Ryan. I'll take care of it. Yeah. The next time I'm going to just remove him. So, Zez, you were warned. No more coming in here and bothering my people. No more. You could come in. If they want to subscribe to you, they will. And if they don't, they don't. You are not going to bother my people anymore. Sonal says, I'm cleaning the chat from negativity. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you. We need that. All right, 23 down. Viola da Blank. Or 24. Toast spreads. Remember the old stuff, O-L-E-O, like margarine. Wasn't oleo margarine, kind of? I'm going to put that, oleos. Anthony. Hi, Anthony. Anthony's here, everybody. Ashley's using emojis. Thank you, Ashley. Anthony says, hello, all in here because Crosswords is easier and cheaper than therapy. We're cheaper than therapy. That's right. Someone says, you're welcome. Brylon Farms here. Hey, Stacy, how are you? She says, hello, friends. LOL, Anthony Chihuahua. Sonal says, Anthony, I say Scrabble and hello. Sonal says, hello, Stacy. Anthony says, hey, Brylon Farm and Sonal. Stacy, I had your stream on today during Scrabble. And I had the volume up a little bit. We could hear all the animals. Everyone's like, what are the ducks? Anne from Anne's place was going and checking her ducks. She had her husband to go check for ducks. He came back and said, Anne, it's on your computer. And Anne says, Kelly, you have ducks there? And I'm like, no, I don't have ducks, but I have Stacy's stream on. It was so good. It was so good. Hey, Skits, what are you doing? I'm going to bed now, I promise. It's just Skits. Skits, thank you, buddy. You get to bed. Isn't it like 2 o'clock in the morning over there? You're crazy. Thank you, Skits. All right. Chris says 62 across. Kingdom Come. The Hereafter. 62. KINGDOM. Kingdom Come. OME. There you go. Good job, Chris Outdoors. Ryan Farm says hello. Ryan says, I'm going to stand up for everyone. No, Ryan. I'm going to handle it, Ryan, okay? I will handle it. I promise you. Bill Your Bago says 16 is O. Oh, it's OR. It's OR. 16 is OER. Or the ramparts. Yes. I lost my spot, guys. Sorry. Kingdom Come is right. All right, Skits, thank you so much. You missed it, Brian. Yeah, it was so funny. Rigby said I have to go. I'm going to church. I'll come tomorrow for morning live. Thank you, Rigby, Colleen, Zoe Pog. Thank you so much for stopping in. Alfredo says, hey, Brian. Hey, Radar. Hey, Skits. Hey, so hi, Alfredo. How you doing? Tots and my grandma always calls it oleo. Just remember that after hearing your comment. People thought it was better for you than real butter. Right, they did, yes. Yep, Someone says Skits, the signaler's here too. Skits is 128, 130. Oh, Skits, you got to get to bed. Braylon says 20 across is EAU. Cologne water, yeah, 20 across. EAU. Toilet water. Was it Eau de toilette or something like that? Something like that. Anthony says, hey, Chris Outdoors. Joe Wrestling's here. Hi, Joe. How you doing? He says, hello, everyone. Hi, Daisy. Hope you guys have a great Thursday. Thank you, Joe. I hope you do, too. Thanks for being here. Todd says, nice, Chris. Billy Bagel says, that's what I meant. It's all good. 12 down is Airy. An Eagle Nursery. Eagle Nest is an A-E-R-I-E. Correctamundo. Skits is giving us all that love, too, aren't you, Skits? Thank you. Todd said, nice, Chris. That's what I meant. Anthony says 43 across is a skew. Distort as data. 43. Skew. Did you guys hear about that data breach? I guess it's super huge. Facebook, Google, probably YouTube, right? Because Google owns YouTube. Everybody change your passwords. Change your passwords. Vlados. All right, Vlados, I've timed you out twice. And now I'm going to time you out until tomorrow. You ready? Say goodbye, Zaz. All right, guys. Bryland Farms says 19 across is OR. A miner's profit. O-R-E. Thanks for the love, Skits, or whoever's giving us the love. It's got to be Skits. There he is. Matthew Fields. Hi, Matthew. How you doing, buddy? He says, hi, Daisy May. Everybody say hi to Matthew Fields. Anthony says, Alfredo, my Spaniard counterpart. Skit says, Alfredo, the signaler, all of you wonderful legends in the chat. Hope you are well. Smile. I'm going to have to head off to bed in a second, but I hope you all, you're stars. You're a star, Skits. Thanks for the love, buddy. Barry says 13 down is greed. Midas is undoing. Greed. Midas was the one with the golden touch. Everything he touched turned to gold, right? Bryland Farm says 27 across is renewed. Extended a subscription. Renewed. R-E-N-E-W-E-D. Yeah. Yeah, Stacy, I also showed your beautiful tree to everybody. So hopefully maybe you get some new people but out of that. But the tree looks beautiful. It was on my big TV. It looked really nice. Calvin's here. Calvin, hi, Calvin, the Boston Terrier. Hey, Daisy Mate. Hey, Calvin and Jeff. How are you guys? Todd says 37 down. Maybe Levy. 37. Rivers border sometimes. Yeah, I think you're right on that one. It's a levee. L-E-V-E-E. Took my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Right? Anthony says, nice one, Skits. And hello, Skits. Someone says, I think my signaler system is broken. Barry says, hey, Jeff, what's up? Alfredo says, Jet, yes, my friend. Love that radar. Anthony and radar. Barry says, hi, Anthony. Sonal's laughing. Anthony says, hey, Cal and Jeff. Woohoo, love hearts. Calvin says, hey, everyone in the chat. Anthony says, what's up, Barry? Chris Outdoors says 13 is greed. Also correct. Brian says 39 across our bogs. Where the peat is found. Yeah, I'll go with that. Bogs. I think so, Stacy. Yeah. Good one. Skits says, yep. Hi, Anthony. Good night, everyone. Much love. Good night, Skits. Take care, buddy. I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night's sleep. Anthony says 38 down is sweet, I guess. One from Malmo. 30. Yeah, yeah, there you go. S-W-E-D-E. Also a good answer. Someone says, I'm not happy about it. Alfredo says, oh, Skid, sleep well, my friend. Yes, sleep well, my friend. Brian Farms is 41. Are natals? 41. Referring to birth. 41, yeah. N-A-T-A-L. Yeah, natal sounds good. Todd says, howdy, Jeff. Chris Outdoors says 8 down. It's a fryer. A tuck. Tuck for 1. 8 down. B-R-I-A-R. Mm-hmm. Calvin says, hello, Anthony and Barry. Chris Outdoors is 10 down. Is organic. All natural. O-R-G-A-N-I-C. Organic. Perfect. Alfredo says, our precious Calvin from Boston is here. Yes. Oh, they're from Rhode Island, aren't they? Melvin says, Matthew says, I'm doing great. Joe Wrestling says, hello, Matthew. Ryan says, Daisy May, take his mod. Oh, that's a good, yep. That's good, Ryan. I'm going to do that one tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow, you guys. Remind me tomorrow. Chris's 9 down is fennel. Or aromatic herb. F-E-N-N-E-L. What is this? 6 across. Successful in variety? Does that make sense? Anybody? B-O-B-F-O? Does anybody know? Successful in variety? It doesn't make any sense to me. Matthew says, I'm going live. Oh, thank you, Matthew, for letting us know that. Anthony says, Nadel is right. Yep, Sonos, I changed my password so many times. I know, right? You forget them. Fennel's right, Calvin, yep. Anthony says 36 is a racer. Car built for speed. 35. R-A-C-E-R. I think you're right, Amundo. Someone says, hey, Matthew. Chris says 56 is a refuge. Asylum seeker. 56. R-E-F-U-G-E-E. Refugee. A refugee, yep. Brian says, I did pick up a few today. Thought it was the YouTube algo. Now I know it was Kelly the algo. No, I don't know if that's where it came from, but I'm just letting you know that I did. I took the phone from here and I went over in front of the TV and I showed everybody because it's just so beautiful right now. It's just lovely. And I want everybody to see it. Calvin says, hey, Alfredo. Anthony says 46 across is NiCad. A battery type. And I see a NiCad battery. Right. Anthony, that's a good one. Devin's here. Hey, Devin, how you doing, buddy? 73 is dealt. Apportioned as cards. Yeah, you dealt the cards. D-E-A-L-T. Dealt. Good one. Calvin says, hey, Todd, just saw you now. Anthony says, racers, right? Yep. Brian says 59 across is a CPU. The computer brain. 59. It's a CPU. Good one. Brian Farm. Yeah. Someone says, hey, Devin. Anthony says 56 is a refugee. Yes, refugee is right. Anthony says, Devin Jinx. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. Devin says, hey, Sonal and Anthony. Chris Outdoors says, what's the clue for 25 down? You can't see the end of it. Creature near the Antarctic Circle. Creature near the Antarctic Circle. 25 down. And here's the answer right here. Creature near the Arctic Circle. Antarctic Circle, sorry. Ryan says, Daisy, how was your day? Oh, Ryan, thanks for asking, buddy. It was good. I had a good day. We played Scrabble. And like I said, Tim Mitchell won the Scrabble game. I couldn't wait for him to tell Civvy. And that was a lot of fun. The morning stream was a lot of fun. I did a little bit of diamond painting. Oh, you guys want to see it? If I could grab it. Now, it's not finished, but it's almost finished. Isn't it cute? Cutie, cutie, cute. I have just a little bit to do. See, just a little bit more. Down here. But other than that, it's almost done. Isn't he cute? I love it. Super cute, yeah. So it was a good day, Ryan. Thank you so much for asking. That was so sweet of you. All right, where am I? Chris says, I think go-karts should be go-karts. Go-karts. Okay. You got it, Chris. You got it going on. You're coming up with King something, aren't you? Todd says, I got packages today from Calvin. Did a live on it. Great gifts. It's been a wonderful day. Thank you, Jeff and Kelvin. Oh, how sweet. How sweet that is, Todd. Ryan says, we'll remind you. Yes, remind me tomorrow. We are going to take away his wrench. I should have did that first. Thank you, Ryan. Anthony says 67 down is EST. New York City winter clock setting. EST. Cool number, a cool mill. I'll take a cool mill, MIL, right? Give me a cool mill. I wonder what that's like to have $1 million. Anybody know what that's like? Joe says, I will definitely let you know tomorrow, Daisy. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, guys. Calvin says, oh, glad you love them, Todd. And that you had a great day. I love to hear that. That's so sweet. Anthony says 47 down is defamed. Slung mud at. 47. Defamed. Yeah, there you go. DEFAMED. And then we have SERE for 51 across, which means like deserts. Sear. All right, we'll say okay to that one. Kage's here. Hey, Kage. Came by to like. Have a great day. Oh, thank you, Kage. Everybody say hi and bye to Kage. He can't stay, but thank you so much. Stopping and giving us a like. I appreciate that so much. Anthony says 73's dealt. That's right. Ryan says, hey, Kage. Chris Outdoors is 25 is King Penguin. A king penguin. The creature near the Antarctic Circle. King, K-I-N-G, penguin, P-E-N-G-U-I-N, penguin. There you go. Chris is so good, isn't he? Calvin's is 55 down is a Sunni, the Islam branch, 55. S-U-N-N-I. There you go, Calvin. Thank you. Norma Raymond says, everyone have a great evening. Thank you, Norma Raymond. You too. Thank you so much. Hey, Torpedo Heat. Torpedo Heats are here, everybody. Say hi. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Anthony says, Daisy May, can't see the left side of the puzzle and the clues on the right. All right, hold on. Is that any better, Anthony? Let me know. Tim says, I'm back. Welcome back, Tim. Defamed. Yes, defamed. I think we did that right. Yeah, right here. Tim says, hi, Anthony. Somo says, how? Wow, now the weather giving me a sunset in the last minute. Oh, you got a little bit of a sunset. Good. Anthony says, Tim, howdy. How's the spinning pupper? Brian says, super cute. Thank you. How adorable. Thank you. Really cute. Thank you. Love the Van Gogh background. I know it. Isn't that adorable? I love it. It's so cute. You see the kitty cats. I do have 2 kitty cats done, but they're put away, so I'll show you them when they're all done. Thank you, Rubberneck. Hey, Rubberneck, how you doing? Very cute. Thank you so much. Susanna's here. Hi, Susanna, the proud single mother. Thank you for stopping in. I stopped by one of your videos, I believe, yesterday. Good to see you. Todd says 29 across is Ali, as in Mohammed. Foreman striker. 29 is Muhammad Ali. A-L-I. That's right, Todd. Someone says holding Zez will also remove his wrench too. Hiding him. Yes. Or just take away his wrench. You know, that's all I'm going to do. Someone says hello, Kage. Anthony says hi, Kage. Ryan Farm says good one. Ryan says I agree with you all. Stitching says have a good night. Thank you. Stitching it up, capturing country life. Our friend Elisa. Thank you so much, young lady. You have a wonderful night too. And thank you for trivia. I had a really good time today. Brian says 72 across our reins. Horse instructors. Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right, Stacey. R-E-I-N-S. Norma Raymond says later, everyone. Goodbye, Norma Raymond. Thank you for being here. Norma Raymond. I'm just hitting you up with a subscriber right now. All right. Let's go back to the puzzle. Thank you so much, Norma Raymond. Calvin says 61 is Tau. 61. Sigma successor? Yeah, I think that's it. 61. Yeah. T-A-U, I think is right. Yeah. Anthony says, Norman, hello, and see you next time. Ryan says, that's right, Anthony. Anthony says, Norma. Norma Raymond, yep. Todd says, time for the invocation and national anthem on the race I have on the monitor. Time to go. Have a great evening, Daisy, and all. Peace out. Thank you, Todd. Thank you so much for being here. And stop again and see us again. Have a good one. Peace out. Chris is 44 is aspic, 44 across. Jelly garnish, yes, 44, that's right. Aspic, A-S. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but yes, that is correct. Anthony says, nice, C-O. Barry says, hey, Todd, see ya. Brian Farm says, bye, Todd. Anthony says, cheers, Todd. See ya, Todd. Thanks for being here. Brian says, my word of the day, never heard of aspic. You didn't? Yeah, it's in the puzzle a lot. Yeah, it's in the puzzle a lot. Sonal says, I'm happy I was able to catch the sunset. Oh, that's so wonderful, Sonal. Isn't it great? Like I pull myself out of bed in the morning and just because I want to see the sunrise. I could be so tired. I could have went to bed so late or I could have got a good night's sleep, but I try every day to pull myself out of bed and go see the sunrise because it just makes my whole day so much better. And every sunrise is different. It's different every single time you see it. It's amazing. Brian says, it looks disgusting. Oh, the aspic? Someone says yes. Anthony says, I think 53 down is put at. Put at ease, relieve one's mind. 53. Oh, wait a minute. Put at ease. Put. P-U-T-A. Set. Maybe set at ease. Set at ease, maybe. I guess we'll find out, right? 58 may be wrong. No, I don't think it's wrong. I just think it might be set at, that's all. Inui, yeah, 69 across is inui. That's a needle case, right? Oh no, that's boredom. Cause of many yawns, 69, inui, boredom. E-N-N-U-I, that's correct too. Barry says, anyone having aspic for dinner? We're going to pin that. People are going to go, what is that? What are you talking about? What's aspic? And we'll say, go look it up. Anthony says, cancel that. Joe Wrestling says, have a great night, Daisy. See you guys. Bye, Joe Wrestling. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Hit the like button, you guys, on your way in or on your way out. That would be great. Chris says, let's larks, tongues, and aspic. Brian Lance says, by Joe. One of two that makes a king. What does that mean? 45 down is a checker? A checker. Oh, I was just looking at that one. Jeff, I was just looking at that one. 45 down. Yeah, in checkers. C-H-E-C-K-E-R, checker. Right on. Anthony says 53 across are sinkers. Sinkers. Anglers' weights. Yes, they use sinkers. That's right. S-I-N-K-E-R-S. And this one, 40 down, is sick. Word with bay or pay. Pay sick. No, sick pay. Sick bay. That's right. Calvin says, bye, Joe Wrestling. Sonal says, Barry, I'll pass. Sonal says, LOL. All right. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we still have one more over here. 54 down. Pointlessly silly is inane. Macrogametes, 65 across. 60. $65 down. No wonder why I can't find it. 65, 64, 65. They're ova. Sorry about that. I'm blind as a bat. Live forever plant, 50 down. What's a live forever plant? 50. O-R-P-I-N-E. Orpine? O-R-P-I-N-E. That's a live forever plant. A grounded Australians, 28 down. Are emus. That would be right. Yes. Viola something, 23 down. 23. Gamba. Gamba. Defeated in a way, 18 down. 18 is outran. Of course, you defeated them if you outran them. Collection of sayings, 21 across, is an Ana. A-N-A, also a good answer. Do the alternative, 22, die. Do or die. Do or die. And a hangman request, 68. Ani? Does that sound right? A hangman request? We're going to say, yeah. We're going to say, yeah, it's okay. It works. Successful in variety? BOBFO. I don't even know what that means. And I'm going to say, it's done. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. Oh, I wanted to show you too. Look what I found today, you guys. Look at that jumble. All right. I found a jumble, you guys. I found one in the oh, I never cut the tops off of these. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I gotta cut that out too. All right, there we go. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right. That's the second one. Let me catch up in the chat 1 second here. Joe says, have a great night. Lark Sinkers by Joe. Any 1970s progressive rock fans will know that one, Lark's Tongue and Aspic. Well, I like a lot of 70s music, and I don't know what you're talking about, Chris. Barry says, game over. It ain't over till it's over. That's right. Chicks and hens plants tends to live forever. Chicks and hens, I used to have them at my old house. My mom made them for me. She put them in a boot. And once they outgrew the boot, I put the whole boot in the garden. I wonder if they're still there. Anthony says, B2, haha. Barry says, Anna spelled backwards is Anna. Yes, it is. Taco cat spelled backwards is taco cat. Anthony says, you get a standing ovation for that, Barry. Billiard says, and I. Brian Farm says, haha, you too. Calvin says, Barry always finds a palindrome. He does. Anthony says, hey, Bill, your bago. Brian says, 3. Anthony says, Blaze. Oh, my God, you're already guessing those answers? Oh, my God. Mid-puzzle poll, yes. Kevin, hey, Kevin. Quick screenshot 5 seconds ago. Kevin, how are you? Kevin's here. Everybody say hi, Kevin. Barry says, 28 down is a robot. 1 down is fines. Kevin says, just playing. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Kevin. 61. New guy says, hello, new guy. Good evening. Sonal says, hello, Kevin. Kevin says, hello, Sonal. Yeah, we're going to do a mid-poll. What do you guys want to do the poll about? Let's do a quick poll. And remind me to end the poll, you guys. Last night we did the desserts, and I forgot to end the poll. What happens to the poll if you don't end it? It just disappears? Kevin says, good. Thank you for another awesome stream. Thank you, Kevin. Kevin. All right, we're going to do a poll, guys. Hold on. We're going to start a poll, and we're going to say, here's a good one. All right, there we go. All right, let's go back to the puzzle. Where was I? 28 down is robot. R2D2 or C3PO. 28, it's a robot. R-O-B-O-T, robot. Good. 1 down is finds, locates. F-I-N-D-S. You located it. You found it. That's right. Robot. Yep. Kevin says just playing. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Kevin. Kevin. Brian says 61 down is an MBA. CEO's degree often. Sure. MBA is right. The new guy says, hello, everybody. Good evening. Hey, new guy. Welcome. Sonal says, hello, Kevin. Kevin says, hi, Sonal. Brylon says, hey, Kevin and new guy. Kevin says, I'm good, thanks. Thank you for another awesome stream. Thank you, Kevin. Tim says, 38 across is away. Home's opposite. Home and away. Of course, that's right. W-A. No, I'm sorry. A-W-A-Y. I can't spell away. Billy Bagel says 17 is a nerd. High school bookworm. 17 is a nerd. 17, yeah. N-E-R-D. You look like you were sleeping. Huh? You look like you were sleeping. Tim says, hi, Brown Farm. And he says, do you like the heat? No. Kevin says, hi, Tim. Hi, Brian. Tim says, hey, Kevin. Someone says, hello, new guy. Anthony says, Kevin. I do Kevin from Home Alone. Home Alone. Remember, she screams, Kevin. Right? The new guy says, hello, Miss Daisy May. And good evening. Good evening, new guy. Chris says, oh, man, that Vlad's guy came begging me to subscribe on my LS2. Oh, you blocked him, Chris? Yeah, that's what he's going to get here, too. I'm tired of that already. Anthony says it's blurry. It's blurry. Kevin says, hello, Anthony Chihuahua. Mary's here. Hey, Mary. Mary, how are ya? We say hi to Mary's gigs. Oh, she's watching commercials. Ryan says, hi, Daisy. New guy says, hello, Sonal. Good evening. Sonal says, hello, Mary's gigs. Anthony says, Mary, but she's not bugging. Hi, Mary. Brian Farm says 65 across is later. Some other time. Later. Later. We're gonna do it later. That's right, later. Brian Farm is 9 across is grace. Dinner time prayer. A prayer at dinner. I'm sorry, that's 9, right? Yeah, 9. Grace. Does anybody say grace at dinner? Anybody? I'd love to hear if you do. Anthony says, you guys must go got your beer goggles on because I can't see the blurry puzzle. Is it any better? Let me know. Is it any better? Yeah, let me clean the lens. Let's see if that's any better. Let me know if that's better, you guys. It's going in and out. That's on my hand. Don't look at it when I put my hand in there because it focuses on my hand. See what I'm saying? Is this so blurry, you guys? All right, I'm trying to read it and I'm trying to watch the chat. Oh, boy. All right. Bear with me. Away, nerd, yes. Mary's here. She's watching commercials. Later. Shalom. Anthony says you got, okay. 23, shalom, 23. Muslim greeting, 23. SHALOM. There you go. Sense, 49 down. Sight or hearing is a sense. That's right, 49. SENSE. Sense. 15 is free. 15. Be footloose. And fancy free. Footloose. I love that song, Footloose. I love Footloose, the movie. Devin says, I'm going to the Outer Banks next month. Oh, I love the Outer Banks. Where are you going in the Outer Banks? Oh, the Outer Banks is amazing. Oh, I love it there. I love it there. Brian says, give me an edge against you, AC. Barry says 43. It's Aries. What? Oh, Buenos Aires. 43. Like Aries World, and Aries Virgo in our puzzle. Aries Virgo, Aries World. Anthony says, I always do. Right. Brown Farms is going in and out blurry. Someone says only on Thanksgiving. Tim says 2 down is cord. No U is not nerd. So nerd is a U, not an E. 2 down. Pro hoops locale. It might be an arena. Arena. Confront is ace. A 1 across is face. Confront would be face. And I think the hoops locale is an arena. Arena, which means shalom, unless maybe I spelled it wrong, is incorrect. All right, let's see. Barry says, if at first you don't see and see again. Andy's LL Brown, just like old days when Daisy May would move the puzzle around. That's right, Anthony. Remember? I am so sorry. New guy says it looks a little out of focus. Move the puzzle. Just close one eye. Yeah, I'm squinting. Pause it at a clear spot. It's blurry. Better now. Anthony, good one. Nice puzzle. Kick off your Sunday shoes. Nag's head. Oh, Nag's head. Nice. Nag's head is lovely. 33 down is baby. After bath powder. 33. I think it's talc. I think it's talc. Talc. We'll come back. 37 across is eat. Use the knife and fork. 37. I think maybe it's cut. We'll put cut. I think 3 down is corn snakes. Brightly banded slitherer. CORN. Oh wait, 20 across. Modern test subject DNA. It's definitely not corn though. No, I'm looking at it. Something snake. Okay, so 14 across. It may be off a little steam. The iron left off the steam, right? Iron. So it's COR something. I think this is an A. I think this is DNA. Modern test subject. So I think it's corn something snake. Oh, my iPad's down to 10%. Coral snake. CORAL. Coral snake. Okay. I like it. Brian says 4 down is end. Correct. Finish is end. How's the picture, you guys? I love that. Creaky. Coral. Yep. Hello. Hi, Isabel Sutton. Isabel's using emojis. Hi, Isabella. Isabella's here. She says hello. Sonal's using emojis. Thank you, Sonal. 44 across is creaky. Like noisy floorboards. 44. Yeah. CREAKY. Creaky boards. Creaky boards. It comes and goes. Yeah, I think it's mostly because my hand, like I said, it focuses on my hand when I put my hand in there. I think it's Salum. SALUME. Thank you. UME. Yeah, if my hand's in there, guys, just don't look at it. Wait till I take my hand out. Creaky works. Okay. Mm-hmm. Can you smear some Vaseline on the lens? Let me get a tissue and wipe it off. Hold on. I need accepted for it too. What? My iPad's down to 10%. And I can't see the chat. I was doing the same thing for that. All right, let me grab a tissue. All right, let's try it again. Let me know how that is. All right. All right, where was I? Anthony, Tim, Sonal. Okay, sorry. 37 across is eat. Oh, and I put cut, right? 31 down. Utilize as a light ray. All right, we'll come back to that one. Anthony says, I'm razzing you, Sonal. Nice to meet you. Tim says, yup. Salam. Calvin says, 4 down is end, yes. Sonal says, Anthony, I think 3 down is corn snakes. Coral, we got that. Okay, I'm that far, yep. Creaky, yep. Coral, yep. Isabella's here. Creaky's here. Yes, I got it. 58 is nay. I canceler. I or nay. 58 across. Is that better? Is that any better, you guys? It's not. I wonder if it's our internet. All right, hold on. You could switch the settings to high quality. How do you do that? How do you do that? Is the battery running low? No, it's not running low. 6 down is lobe. Ear projector. Projection. 6 lobe. All right. Earlobe. 61 across is a mile. 4 times around a common track. 61. It's a mile. M-I-L-E. Devin autocorrect got you 2. This or that famous optometrist words. Barry says 9 down is gradual. Occurring in small stages. G-R-A-D-U-A-L. Gradual. 36 down is it. Do. 36 down. What good would it do? 36. What good would it do? All right. It's better. 66 is Etna. Still the active volcano. 66. Mount Etna. Etna. E-T-N-A. Center it. Well, to me, it looks centered, so you have to tell me which way to put it, guys. 67 is Anna. Tolstoy's Anna Karenina. 67 is Anna Karenina. Tolstoy's Anna Karenina. That's right. Alexia Lapointe is here. Hi, Alexia. Welcome. She says, hi, everyone. Tim says 3 down is onion. Bright. No, not 3 down. 30 down. Gibson garnish. 30 down. Oh, that's 30 down? It's a lot of letters. Someone says, hello, Alexia. Well, your bagger says, it's definitely not your hand. It stays that way, but clears now and then. I bet it's the internet. I bet it's the internet. We've had so many problems for the past month with our internet. Such a ripoff for what we get. One says 24 down is ahoy. A ship shout. 24. Oh, no. Oh, we got to fix this one again. Ahoy. All right, what's this one? S-A-L-A-M-E? Is that how it goes? Knock, knock, knock on the table 3 times for better reception. Does someone heard about a storm? I didn't hear nothing about a storm, Alexia. Devin says the viewers can switch it. Anthony says, or will that summon something? No one have seen me. I see you, Alexia. What's going on? Brian says 63 across the set. Uttered. 63. SAID. Good, 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 good. I was thinking that too, Jeff, says Anthony. Alexia says bye. Bye, Alexia. She says, oh, it's okay. Someone says, Alexia, I did see you. Brian said, oh, Alexia, sorry, we're playing a game. Anthony says, man, you guys must get your unblurry glasses. I can't see them. Someone says, Alexia, welcome in. Calvin says, I think now it's Salumi. Saluma. SALAMU. Okay. Anthony says, hey, Alexia. Alexia says, I've heard about a storm, so I have a chance I can have no tornadoes. Yes, please, no tornadoes, Alexia, no. Someone says, stay safe, Alexia. Alexia says, yep, today to have all the rain. Devin said, if you tap the screen, Daisy, does it do a camera focus? If I tap the screen, I'm afraid to tap the screen because every time I touch the screen, it goes and takes me somewhere else, and then I can't get back. Well, that's what a garnish Gibson. Oh, it's an onion? Yeah, it's something onion, yeah. ONION, but it's something else. Onion. This might be eat. Some kind of an onion. Violent Farmers, yep, can't even pause in the clear spot now. Oh, no. All right, hold on. No, I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, my phone's kind of hot, too. Let's see if that's any better. Anthony says, that's good. Alexia says, what am I doing now? About to look at the TV or both live, Tranquil and you. Oh, thank you, Alexia. Someone says, Alexia is awesome. Alexia says, you can stay safe too. Anthony says, blurry again. Someone says, camera, please focus. Anthony says, whisper in the phone speaker, you're going to take the battery out. Calvin says, how's your battery? It's at 60-some%. Bless you. Tim says, yeah, I have the iPad up too. It's still very fuzzy. Billy Bear goes, his phone needs to swim. Someone says, Anthony. Alexia says, how? I have passed on the entire series. Okay, I don't know what that's all about. Is it any better? See, on my iPad, it looks okay. That's how I see it. So you guys got to tell me if you can't see it. 52 is hyena. Laughing canine. 52. HYENA. Good one. Right now it's better. Oh, thank you guys. Thanks. Oh, let's keep it better for a little while. 60 across is neon. Like some bar signage, neon signs. That's right, 60. Neon. Good one. I said, nope, that's the kids series who gave out in 2012, 11. 63 is said. Yes, said is right. 12 down is Carl. Baseball legend. 12 down, Carl, C-A-R. Barry, he's usually all over the baseball ones. Colleen's here, Friends of Dashes and More. Hey, Colleen, how's it going? Bill, your bag goes is 50 across is whoosh. Floodgate opening sound, 50. Whoosh. WHOOSH. I like it. Colleen says, hey, thumbs up. Thank you, Colleen. She stopped in to give us a like and say hello. Thank you for that. All right. I'm afraid to touch anything. I don't want to touch anything. Sorry, I have duplicates was possibly. That's okay. That's all right, Stacy. Banister. Is that like railing 53? Banister? I could give you another idea, Alexia says. Someone says, Anthony, the camera is losing focus because its brain is tired from the crossword puzzle answers. Yeah, it's tired. I've been overworking it. Good thing to have on a train. Kill, 57? Do in, right? 57? We'll go with that. And Scrabble, that's right, Scrabble too. Alexia Tornado. 50, yeah, hyenas, right? Yeah. Anthony says hi. Made what? Lego only. Landlocked African nation, 47 down. Is that Chad? Oh, it's Rwanda. Rwanda, Rwanda. A landlocked African nation. Yeah. Berry, y'all don't eat the aspic. It makes your vision blurry. It sure does. Anthony, Lego my ego. Lego my ego. Ryan says, hey, Alexia. A sales kit item? A canny. Limericks Land 21. 21. The Emerald Isle, right? EMERALDISLE. The Emerald Isle. That's one. That's right. Calvin says, good night, everyone. I'm starting to get a little sleepy. Good night, Calvin and Jeff. Thanks for being here. Andrew's here. Hi, Andrew. I'm very late. Hello, everyone. You're right on time, Andrew. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in. And Sonal says, hello, North Texas. Brightline says, bye, Calvin. North Texas says, hello, Sonal. Andrew, sorry. Sonal says, take care, Calvin. Calvin says, take care. You too, Calvin. Thanks. Bill Bago says, 40 is Casa. Juan's abode is a Casa. That's right. 40. C-A-S-A. Correct. Casa. Now, Alexia says, you know what? If you don't know this, you don't have to know it. We may have many of us grow up with. Barry says, hello, North Texas. Andrew says, hello, Barry. 19 across his acorn. A squirrel snack. 19. A-C-O-R-N, an acorn. Correct. And I'm caught up. 22 down our losses. Miss Lays, 22. Loses, not losses. Sorry about that. L-O-S-E-S. I like it. $43 down is ashy. Pallid. A-S-H-Y. Yes. Alexi says Lego Ninja. It's the series I have passed in 2 times. Alexi says, I don't know what you're saying, Alexi. I really don't know what you're talking about. Ryan says, I'm going to take my ADHD meds. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Go do that. How about Utter Like a Sheep, 55? Right? Oh, 55. Oh, utter like a sheep. That's wrong. That's wrong. Like this says, yup. Mortis. Brick and Mortis. Is it Brick and Mortis 33? No, it's not. $41 across. Albanian coin. Where's our friend Tirana? 53 down is rail. That's what I thought too, yeah. Don't, this B right here is wrong, okay? Mortise is a woodwork joint. Mortise, where'd that one go? Mortise mate, 33. T, or it could be a B, because he said baby, but I think it's talc. So it's T blank N blank, no, T blank N O blank, mortise. Anthony, Alexia said, but now I wish I can see again the movie, and I have seen past my face. I said, I forgot they have a movie who was funded in the series. Thank you, Alexia. 34 down as ever. What? You were 34 down. Mm-hmm. E-W-E-R. It's a ewer. That's right. $41 across. Albion coin is a lek. Anybody know if that's right? L-E-K? Alexis, the reason, the face, and the action. Lek. L-E-K. L-E-K. Currency. Yeah, it's Albania. L-E-K is right. It is right. Okay, so this is right. All right. Uh-huh. You were right. The reason, the face, and the action. Anthony says, I knew you were going to find it, Daisy May. Barry says, you were correct, Anthony. Someone's just an emoji. Anthony says, Barry. North Texas says, ha. Brian says, 42 across is solid. Like a rock. Solid. S-O-L-O-D. Robot. What's this one? 27 down, 28 down. R2D2 or C3PO. If robot is correct, then this 42 cannot be that. Hi, Andrew, says Stacy. 43 is a dorsal. 43. $43 across. No, that's Buenos Aires. Oh, the 46 sharks back fin. 46. Torsal. T-O-R-S-A-L? A dorsal. Okay. D-O-R-S-A-L. All right. Dorsal. That's right. Ryan says, I'm back. Welcome back. Andrew says, hello, Stacy. Anthony says, droid. What's droid? 28 down is droid. 28. Oh, R2D2? All right. D-R-O-I. And that would make that solid. Perfect. As a rock. All right. Sorry, dorsal. You're good. You got it. 39 down is copy. Copy you. 39 down. Web-footed rodent. C-O-Y. P-U. I've never heard of that. C-O-Y-P-U. 39. A webbed-foot rodent. Interesting. Good one on the droid. Alexia's still talking about something. I don't know what she's talking about. Thank you, Alexia. So let's C3P is a robot. Alexia says, funny me. Brian Lance says 39 are coots. Wait a minute. Codgers, 39 across. Coots. C-O-O-T-S. Good one, Stacy. I'll skip my droid joke. Anthony says that's what I thought too, Brylon. Alexia, hello, says Ryan. Hello, Alexia. Alexis, if you don't see the start, I don't know how to tell you no spoiler needed. 27 down is wool. Sweater material sometimes. 27, you have a wool sweater. I used to have a bunch of wool sweaters. I had beautiful wool sweaters. I wonder what happened to them. And these are the blurry makes it rough. So almost as Anthony, you got me good. It's still blurry? Is it still blurry? Oh, it is. It's our internet. Our internet is terrible. What is going on? Are you having any problems in there with the internet?
What?
Are you having any internet problems?
TV has no.
This will not come into focus no matter what I do to the camera. It's got to be the internet.
Cell.
Huh?
Switch to cell. See if that helps.
All right. Hold on, guys. Shut up. Yes. It's better. All right. Hey, Kevin. How's it going, buddy? Good to see ya. Thanks for stopping in. We're just sitting doing some crossword puzzles. And then we have a couple other things to do, too. It's bad again, Tim says. Oh, honestly. It's my stupid camera. Is it my stupid phone? I might have to get a new phone. I don't know what is going on with this phone. Yeah, it's terrible, 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 terrible blurry. Terrible blurry. It's still blurry. You can't even read it. Hi, Mary. Hi, Kevin. Yeah, it's terrible blurry, you guys. I can't even see it myself. I can't even read it myself. Oh, Colleen, Friends of Dasher, sub to North Texas. Andrew, Kevin says, hey, Mary. Tim says, hi, Mary. Anthony says, I think it might be the lightning. I've never seen the shadow on the bottom left. Oh, the lighting? No, it ain't the lighting. It just depends on where I'm sitting, that's all. Read it out. Okay. 53 is Ruby Tuesday. Rolling Stone Classic, 53. R-U-B-Y Tuesday. Ruby Tuesday's good. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Friends of Dasher says, hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. How you doing, girlfriend? I can read it. It crossed my eyes a little. It's okay, Daisy. It clears up now, then we'll get it. Thank you, Bill, your bag. I'm so sorry, you guys. Hello, Sean. Hello, Sean. Yeah. That is the same of a restaurant, too. It is a restaurant. Yeah. I don't think they're around here anymore, though. There was one where I used to live, but it closed up years ago. Hey, Sonal. Hey, Kevin. Sean, saying hi, everybody. How you doing, Sean? How you doing? $54 as ulna, I'm guessing. Bone connected to the triceps. 54. Yeah, ULNA. That's right, Anthony. Yeah, that's a good one. 59 across is a lot. They're out of business, Sonal? Yeah. 59 is allocate. 59, A-L-L-O-T. Also a good answer. 62 is inane. Making no sense. E-I-N-A-N-E. All right. 10 down is a racist. A certain bias, 10 down. R-A-C-I-S-T. Yes. I think a lot is actually allow. Allow? Where'd that one go? $42 down. Move along jumpily. I don't care who. Anyone? Oh no, 42. Move along jumpily. I don't know what that means. Anthony says skitter. Cancel that. 8 down is delay. Airport headache. Yeah, you got that right. DELAY. A delay. It's kind of funny. I turned the fan on, but now I just put a blanket on. I just put a blanket on. Can't hear anything being said though. Oh, that's because I stepped away. Paused it while clicks. Anyone. Nips. Oh, look at Stacy go. That's right. Skitter. 42 down. Move along jumpily. 42. Skitter. SKITTER. Okay, skitter. Whoops. Look at Stacy go. 48 is nips. Nip and tuck. 48. Oh, then that one's anyone. I don't care who. Anyone. Oh, I'm still here. Great minds, Brylant. California Dreamin'. Hey, Tori, how you doing? Tori played Scrabble with us today, everybody. Say hello to California Dreamin', my friend Tori. Sono says, hey, Stacy. Kevin says, LOL. Abigail says, hi, Tori. Hi, Abigail. Sono says, hello, Tori and Abigail. California Dreamin' says, hey, Abigail. Skitter's right. Sono's using emoji. Anthony says 29 across is sample. Oh, a sales kit item. That's right, 29 across. Wait a minute. 29. SAMPLE. It does not fit. Sales kit item. Racism. RACISM. Okay. Then we have sample. Okay. Gotcha. 29 across. Got it. All right. Sona's using emojis. Thank you, Sona. Abigail says, hi, Anthony. Tori says, hey, Tim. And I'm caught up in the chat. Drop in and say hi and like the live stream. The doctor has me on bed rest. Oh, okay. Well, you stay in bed and do what that doctor tells you. And says, Abigail, happy birthday again. Hope you're enjoying your birthday month. Thank you. It's Anthony. That's so sweet. Sean says, hey, Anthony. Happy or content? That would be glad. Right? GLAD. Happy or content. Plain device back and forth. 16. Radar. Oh my God. Berry. Anthony, look. RADAR. A biblical victim is Abel. Cain and Abel. ABEL. Oh, something ain't right here. What's this one? 15? Be footloose? Oh, we have a nice little mess right there. That's your boy Radar, Anthony. That's right. California Dreamin'. Thank you, Miss Daisy and so on. Get well soon, Tori. Don't get mad, get glad. There you go. Darren Tier. Hi, Darren. Film Vids. Welcome. Anthony says, hey, Sean. Someone else says, what's up, Tori? Yes, your boy Radar. Sean says, hey, Darren. Someone else says, you're welcome, Tori. Kevin says, hey, Darren, what's up? Ryan's like, hi. Hi, Ryan. Anthony says, 25 across is shrewd. Certain pronouns are used. YOUS. Canny? Canny is what now? Shrewd. SHREWD. D. Canny. All right. 56 down. What is a boat? Good thing to have on a train. Blat? B-L-A-T? Does that make Blat? Yeah, does that make sense? Lisa, hi Lisa, how's it going? Lisa smiles a lot is here. Hi Lisa, welcome. Kevin says hello Lisa. Anthony says thanks Brylon. Sean Film says hey Lisa. Darren says hey Lisa, what's up? Yeah Lisa, how you doing? How's your day today? A salon. This is a salon. I was reading the wrong one. A good thing to have on a train is a salon. S-A-L-O-N. Boon. 64 across. Unexpected. Oh, it's a boom, isn't it? Whoosh. Hyena. All right, we're gonna go with that. You're doing better now. Oh, did you not have a good day, Lisa? Blat, what's that? I know, what's a blat? 21 is earn. You make an earning at working. 21 down. Make at work. Oh, okay. All right. This is EARN. Tenon? What is this? Mortis is made as tenon? Oriole is a spacious window? All right. Earn, okay. Lisa is here now. I can smile, says Sonal. Doing well. Kevin, how are you, says Sonal. Anthony says 23 across. Maybe wrong. Rylan says, oh, Sonal, sweet. Lisa says, had an allergic reaction to something. Oh, Lisa, I'm sorry, girl. Oh, are you doing better? Did the swelling go down? Anthony says, what's a tenon? I don't know. Sonal says, everyone's awesome. Anthony says, set up a joke for you clever ones. Sonal says, Lisa. Kevin says, I'm good, Sonal. I saw you posting you're not feeling well. Hope you feel better. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Sonal. Darren's lurking. Thank you, Darren. Sonal says, yes, Kevin. Brian says, Benadryl is your friend, Lisa. Yeah. Let's push this puzzle aside and pretend we've never seen it. Yeah. Let's do that. I have something else we can do. I have something else that we can do. I have something else for you to do. I have something else for you to do. There you go. Friends, friends, friends. Salam. S-A-L-A-A-M. Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, I took soap says Lisa said she took Benadryl. Good, Lisa. All right. Let's do this little fun one. I found it on my desk today, you guys. Let's do this. Da, 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 da. All right. Da, 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 da. Blaze. Yeah. Blaze it is. Blaze it is. Lisa, Ryan says, hey, Lisa, Chris Outdoors is allowing him to be a star. Look at Chris Outdoors. You're crazy. Kevin says, sorry to hear that. Sonal, hope you're feeling better. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better too, Sonal. Chris Outdoors. He's too smart for his own britches. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Kevin. I hope you feel better, Sonal. Yeah, I hope so too, Sonal. I hope you feel better, buddy. Oh, look at the poll going. All right, let's keep working on the words. Nice one, Anthony. Nice one, Chris Outdoors. Anthony says. Chris says, I can't unjumble words though. Same here as Darren. We're here for you, Sonal, says Sean. Sonal says, thanks, a little headache. Hatch. Hatch. Hatch is right. Okay, so these up here are A and E. And here we have A and T. Also a good one. Hatch is right, Anthony. Yep. Mike the Bike Dasher. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Mike the Bike Dasher is using all those gorgeous emojis. Thank you, Mike. I don't think I was born, I was hatched, says Anthony. Kevin says, hello, Mike the Bike Dasher. Howdy, Mike. How was your day, buddy? How was your day, Mike the Bike Dasher? He says, hello, Kevin. Sean says, hello, Mike. Kelly says, hello, everybody. Mike says, hello, Anthony. And hello to Sean. Mike saying hi to everybody. Hi, Mike. Welcome. Darren says, hello, Mike. How are you doing? I can't talk. Da 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 da. Dee 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 dee. All right, kids. Come on now. You guys wanted a jumble. Here you go. Let's figure out the words. Anthony says, at night, sailor's delight. Mike says, my day was good. I was out of town throughout the afternoon. Oh, that's right. You did say you were, yep. I remember you saying that now. Oh, how nice, Mike. He visited with his mom and his brother. That's awesome. Oh, that's really great, Mike. Chris says the last word we need, the S and the R. Red. Hello, Darren says Mike. Darren says, hey, Daisy. Sonal says, hey, Mike. So Brian Allen Farm says, I'm terrible at these. Mike says, hello, Sonal. Anthony says, number 4 is sailor. As in, say the ship sailor. Ship sailor. Sonal says, last one is sailor. Sean says, hope you're doing well, Mike. Sailor. S-A-I-L. Sailor, like Bisset. Our buddy Bisset, you're in the puzzle, dude. Just in case he's lurking. S&R. All right, one more word. Mike says, had a good day. Sean and Darren, how about you? Our new guy's here. A new guy, could you please give us a name for yourself? Welcome. Mike says, hello, Kevin. Sonal says, double jinx. Chris says, oh, good one, sailor. Yeah, there you go. Jinx, jinx, jinx. The third word is object. O-B. Oh, yeah, object. O-B. J-E-C-T. Object. And these letters are B. Here. And what did Chris say it was now? Hi, Chris Outdoors. Darren says, hey, Mike. New person says, unknown person says, hi, Tim Mitchell. Good to see you, Mike. Hello, SETI. That's SETI? Is that SETI, really? Oh, if it is SETI, saying hi, everybody. Hi, SETI. Lisa said, Dad said they found me in the cabbage patch. All right. What did you say this was now? Playing the sun in the play about the solar system allowed him to, did he say be a star? B-E. Yeah, be a star. B-E-A. S-T-A-R. It allowed him to be a star. It is SETI. Oh, thank you, guys. It's SETI. Okay. Hi, SETI. How you doing, buddy? All right. We have one more puzzle for you guys. Before I say, okay. Let's finish it up right here. Oh, you can't see it all, can you? All right, how's that? Is that better? All right. Anthony says it's 1944 here. Well, here it is 9:46. People too smart for their own good, says Tim. There you go. Go on and eat. Dig something. What are those called? What's what called, Lisa? In. Go on and eat. Dig in. This one's called up and downwards. Then you put the in over here. And the next goes where to find Fenway Park. Where to find Fenway Park. In is right, yeah. Hi, Seti. Chris Outdoors is a star. It's a song. What are those called? Everyone is also a star. That's right. So are you, Sonal. Chris says, hi, Seti. Tim says, field. Where to find Fenway Park? Infield? And then you put field over here. Field. Where to find Fenway Park is infield. All right. See, always good at these. Sonal says, hey, field. Field's right. Kevin says, Seti, hope you're doing well. Anthony's Tim's good at these too. Beantown Green Space. Field something. That puzzle is different. This one, this is called up and downwards. It's called up and downwards. Would it be in Boston, maybe? Where to find Fenway Park would be in Boston, and then Beantown Green Space would be Boston something? Maybe? Yes, no, maybe? Dan and Chase from the blank blank? Anybody know? I don't know. Don't tell me we're stumped. Are we stumped? Are we stumped? Would this be in Boston, maybe? I have to know Boston. Yes, Boston? Field isn't correct? Boston Common. In Boston. Okay. That's okay. We'll just cross it off. You find Fenway Park in Boston. And then you put Boston over here. And you get Boston Greentown Space. This is Boston Common. All right. Common. All right. There we go. Yes, in the Boston Common. Thank you, Chris. Kevin says, nice. Darren's lurking. Thank you, Darren. Mutual understanding and this common. Mutual understanding. Common ground. Common ground. I like it. Ground. Common ground. Mutual understanding. I like it. Common sense, also a good answer. Boston Common have been there. Or is it been there? Been there. Hey, Chris, says Kevin. I've never been to Boston. My son did. My son went to Boston with his school trip. The ground up. Dan and Shay's from the ground up. And then up goes over here. All right. Tim is right, though. Tim is right. The way to the penthouse is up something. And then generic tunes are blank music. Now we only need 2 more words. We can certainly figure it out together. You can't read it. Up elevator, elevator music. Way to the penthouse. You take the up elevator. That's a good one, Stacy. And then elevator music. Oops. If I could spell elevator, it would be so good. You get the gist of it. The stairs. You take the stairs. That's right. You take the stairs to the penthouse. Darren has a hey Brown. Brown says, hey Darren. Awesome, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That was fun. That was good. Oh, tonight was a struggle. I know it, right? Yeah, they were tough ones tonight. Music. I hate to say it, but I actually enjoy music. Me too. Me too. I love music. So says Stacy. I know, right? Tim says nemesis. I don't mind the downstairs. I don't like the upstairs, right? All right. Hold on, I'll show you guys something. Did you guys see this one? I put on that. All right. Sorry, guys. I wanted to get it and show you guys. Isn't that cute? Let's see. No, I think I saw the other one. Come on, how cute is that? Thank you. Thanks, guys. Yeah, Kitty City. And I love this one, too. How cute are they, huh? Also, it's in the city. Cute. Hi, Friskies. Oh, thank you, Friskies. All right, now, look what we got here. Everybody's just in time to play Where's Waldo. Thank you, Sean. Thanks, buddy. Sean, thanks. Anybody want to play a little Where's Waldo? Friskies is here. Did we find this guy? Oh, yeah, he was over here. Oh, no, he's right here. Is he in the yellow circle? He's right here. All right, we got another one, ready? Thank you, Sean. Oh, wait a minute, did we do this one? Yeah, he's by the tent, remember? Oh, on the cover? Oh, yeah, there he is. You're right, Bill Bago. I'm your fan. Look him. Oh, we did the train one, too. Oh, my goodness. And we did the plane one, right? Where's the on the plane one? Anybody remember where he was on this one? Oh, yeah, we did this one because there's the eagle. Remember that? Okay, so we did that one. Here's the newest one. All right, here we go. Ready? Let's read it. On your marks. Waldo champions, what a sports day. What a scene. Look at all those javelins everywhere. Look at the pole vault or pole breaking. Look at those two masses or runners racing toward each other. All right, let's find them, you guys. I've never seen a Waldo gym, probably because nobody can spot it. All right, let's start over in the corner. If you find him, you can say you found him, but do not tell us where he is. Let everybody get a chance to find him, okay? It's only fair. Too blurry for you to see? Is that better? Let me know if it's still blurry, Bill or Bago. Cambodia and Vietnam are a list places that I want to go to. Waldo comes out, come out wherever you are. I think Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs plays Where's Waldo? Bye, Daisy. Gotta go. Family is live later. Chat. Bye, Kevin. Thanks for being here, Kevin. Kevin Crusoe, RC, thank you. Sean says bye, Daisy. See you next time. Bye, Sean. See you next time. Thanks for being here. Chris says our friend is from Cambodia, which guys probably already knew. Yeah. Seti's from Cambodia. Nice. I did not know that. Anthony says bye to the RC crew. Is this still blurry? Can you read it? We're only going to do one and then I'm going to bed. Oh, it is blurry, isn't it? Ugh. Wait. Yeah, that's terrible blurry, you guys. We'll try tomorrow. All right, we're going to try tomorrow. You can't even read it. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. I don't know if it's my phone. I don't know if it's the internet. But it's terrible, whatever it is. All right, we're going to say goodnight, everybody. Thank you so much for being here for Crossword Puzzles. We will see you tomorrow for tea time if you can make it. We'll try Where's Waldo maybe tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes. Something's not going on. Or something's going on my phone or the internet. I don't know what it is. So thank you. Didn't want to be a pain, my kids. Yeah, no. If you can't see it, there's no sense, right? We'll do it another day. Yeah, we'll do it another time. No, please let me know if you guys can't see it. No matter what we're doing. Like if we're playing a crossword puzzle and you can't read it, I want to know. Okay? Yeah, take care, everybody. Bye, Tim. Bye, Sono. Bye, Anthony. Bye, Stacy and Chris Outdoors. Seti, Bill Bago. Everybody who was here. Thank you. And we will see you in the morning. Thank you, Bill Bago. Take care, buddy. Bye, Lisa. You could be thinking about the guy in the tent. I know, right? That was so funny yesterday. It really was. I'm just happy here with the friends. Me too, Tim. Thank you. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Good night, everyone.